Good morning, everybody. I hope this video finds you well. Today I find myself dropping my kid off to school, kindergarten, and I'm in the parking lot outside of her school. It's 7 UN a day to park here. Which is $1 US a day to park here. And you'll see that there's open and empty parking spaces here. See? Like that one. And that one. Lots of parking spaces. Well, that's too expensive. And so if you have something that's free, you take the free one, even though it causes inconvenience to other people. I think that's perhaps a human trait. That's the trait of the common man. But I gotta tell you guys, nothing is free. There's always a price. And how you adjust to that reality affects how your life becomes. It's a nice looking Nissan right here. I kind of like it. So, today, I want to talk about the other Frankensteins. You see, I'm a Frankenstein. I say that jokingly, but I'm a construct. I'm built out of the quanta of this other man, or creature. It's best to call him a creature, that was an administrator of this earth back in the day. God. His name was Midas Escaplion. Midas Escaplion. What a weird ass name. Anyways, so that's me. I lived this life as Midas Escaplion. Then I was disassembled into my components and reassembled for a role in this Earth sphere with a couple of other elements. So when the domain disassembles and reassembles, they take out various parts and they put them together like a Frankenstein. So I call it a Frankenstein. And so when you do a past life regression, you will be past life regressing the various parts you're constructed from. I would be regressing and finding out about Midas Escaplion, as well as other creatures whose quanta now serves as my makeup, my quantum DNA. So anyways, there was a girl, a young girl, who is going through the angst of growing up. I think she's in her early 20s or late teens, and she's all confused, and of course I want to help her out, but you know, that's a lot of turmoil she's going through. All of you who are women in the audience know what I'm talking about. It's hard growing up, and your emotions, you have to get a handle on your emotions. Anyway, she wants some direction. I tried to help her, and I guess you would say, did a reading. Basically, I asked domain commander for access to her background. And I got a data dump. And these are terms that I'm using right now to describe a very complex process, but you get the idea. Anyways, so I'm seeing her in the old empire as part of a royal family, or that's the only way I can describe it, like a royal family, a upper tiered social structure she's a member of. Very brutal, very haughty, sort of like let 'em eat cake kind of situation. And then nothing. It's like she's in this role, and then there's something having to do with military, and then nothing. Nothing. I didn't see anything. And so I couldn't figure out what's going on. And then the domain commander starts giving me some other information, and pieces all fit together. And what's going on is that she, upon the collapse of the old empire, she was captured and repurposed. I'm calling it a she. I don't know if it was a she or an it, whatever form or biological body she had at that time. But yeah, she was repurposed and made into a Frankenstein like me. We all have our different roles, but Domain uses us in different roles, and apparently her role is to eventually, not at this moment, I got a learning curve she's dealing with, but her role is one of a support role to assist another domain volunteer or domain member on this in this world. So, and that's all that needs to be said about that. But so I asked other questions having to do with these other Frankensteins, because I was kind of surprised that there were other Frankensteins. And yeah, there are. Between 127 and 130 on the Earth. And the reason why I say it's a range is I have no idea. That's what the domain commander gave me. But the number is closer to 127. Nevertheless, I like to feel special. That makes me feel commonplace, like a mass-produced item at Kmart, okay? So, and I told her this, and that made her feel less special. Everybody wants to feel good. That's our nature as humans. We have an ego, and we want to feel really good about life. Anyways, so the bottom line is there's a lot of us walking about. We're doing domain actions. Not clear. Many of us are unaware that we're members of domain, but we are all bona fide domain. I'm domain, okay? And that's the way it is. We are constructs. We kind of stand out from the rest. Doesn't mean they're good or bad. Just means we're a little unique in some odd way. And that's how that came about. So yeah, this little video here talked about the other Frankensteins. There's about 127 of them, maybe a little bit more, walking on this earth as domain members. Some are aware, some aren't. All have a unique role. All of us are very unique with our own skills and everything, and don't get too caught up with it. And that's all that I have to say for today. I found the information a little stunning, a little disruptive, but I've come to accept it. I think there's a lot of things I don't understand about our reality, except, Lordy, it's beautiful. This is the tallest building in Tanzhou. I live in a small town. By Chinese standards, you would call it a city by American standards. I'm in a parking lot that's 7 yuan a day with lots of parking spaces because $1 a day is considered too expensive by a lot of people, and they want the free parking in front of my place. And that's that. People, always do your best. Be kind to dogs and cats. Be kind to yourself. And remember, in every day and in every way, I believe in you. Take care. Bye-bye.